lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lolly, lolly.
Hi, my name is Kalila. Today we'll be making lollipops. The ingredients that you need are a scale, stevia powder, acesulfame, sorbitol, flavor, food coloring, mortar and pestle, Pam, a candy thermometer, 400 milliliter beaker, and a hot plate, as well as a spatula, stirring rod, lollipop molds.
So today we're going to make lollipop. So each lollipop mold gonna hold only 8 grams. So to able to find how much sorbitol base we're gonna need, we're gonna use the 8 grams and subtract for the total of like the stevia, acetylsulfame, potassium, and flavor together to able to find like the how much base we're gonna need. So we're gonna go 8 grams minus 6, 0.06 grams, 0.04, and 0.5 grams together. And the total it will be 7.4 grams per lollipop of the sorbitol. Since each student gonna need 9 lollipop together, so we're gonna use 0.06 grams of the stevia times 9, and you're gonna need the total of the 0.54 grams of stevia. And for like the acetylsulfame, we're gonna use 0.04 grams times 9. The total will be 0.36 grams of acetylsulfame potassium. And for the flavor, you got 0.5 ml times 9, gonna be 4.5 ml for this flavor. And for the sorbitol, the total will be 7.4 grams times 9, would be 66.6 grams of sorbitol together. And that would be like the quantity you're gonna need to make 9 lollipops.
I'll show you how to make the lollipops. You want to start by taking your stick and inserting it into the larger part of the racket. And push on it until you hear a clicking sound. At this point, you want to spray the base with Pam. And make sure you use a paper towel to catch the excess. And this is just going to prevent sticking. At this point, you can turn your hot plate to 300 degrees Celsius. And while it's heating, you can measure out your ingredients. Now, you can place your sorbitol onto your hot plate with the thermometer in place and make sure you melt it until it reaches 160 degrees. But be sure you use your stirring rod and make sure that you are not getting any lumps.
The sorbitol's reached 160 degrees Celsius, you can take it off the hot plate and let it cool at room temperature until it reaches 110 degrees Celsius. While it's cooling, you're going to titrate the stevia with the acesulfame until those particle size is as small as possible. The stevia and the acesulfame to the sorbitol. Mix it together with the glass stirring rod. Then you want to add the food coloring and your desired flavor. For this, you want to add 4.5 mils. And then you'll add food coloring. And then you'll stir it in together. Lollipop molds disassembled. To put it back together, you're gonna turn these on their side and line up the holes. And each screw you push and twist in until it's all the way in for all 6. And now it's ready for you to pour in the mixture. You're just going to pour it into each hole.
Boom, boom, boom.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Call my baby.
Use a spatula to wipe off the excess, and after that you're going to take the sticks and insert them into the mold. And it should click. There we go. After you insert the sticks into the lollipop, you're going to let it cool overnight. Don't refrigerate because it'll ruin the crystallization. So you're going to come check on these in the next day and they should be set.
Now that the lollipops have had a chance to crystallize overnight, we can take a look at them and wrap them. You just want to push the machine up. Gently lay it down. And you can see that the lollipop has a perfect round shape. And at this point, you can cover it with the wrapping of your choice. I chose this red one since ours is a raspberry flavor.
The main ingredients we used for the lollipops were sorbitol, acesulfame, potassium, and stevia-side. The sorbitol is the main component of this compound and is additionally used as a sweetener to disguise the taste of the active pharmaceutical ingredient, along with the acesulfame, potassium, and the stevia-side are also sweeteners to disguise the bitter taste of certain medications used in this compound. The expiration date is based on the active pharmaceutical ingredient. Since we're not using one today, it can be approximately used for up to 30 days. Your lollipops, they have great applications for buccal absorption. They're great dosage form for pediatrics and those who can't swallow pills. Be sure to remember to clean your station and leave it cleaner than you found it, and have a good day.